Hey, everybody.
Hi, everyone. What happened to YouTube all of a sudden? We had people, then it just dropped to 1. And now we're coming back.
That's like my subscribers. I'm up, I'm down, I'm up, I'm down. I'm like,
I was at 259 and then went to 255, and I'm like, what the heck?
I just feel like my subscriber count
Hi,
is
Ashley.
my subscriber count is my Widowmaker. If I keep on looking at it, it goes up, it goes down. I'm like, oh, chest pains, calm down.
We're dark.
We're dark.
You're
We're in
dark?
the dark. We're in the dark side. Come on over.
Why are we dark? Hi, Sleeping Bee.
Sleeping Bee. What do you mean we're dark, honey?
I don't think we're dark, but I don't know nothing.
Dark humor.
He's going to come in and show me.
Ooh, look at those shorts. Maybe his.
He is. He's just going to come in and show me.
Oh, you
He's
got
showing us really dark on there.
Huh.
Check his.
You might need to reload.
It might be the.
Because you can see it. Oh, now it. Okay, I was going to say.
Yeah. Bang, we're light.
Hi, Shelby.
Shelby.
Oh, I was hungry too.
Oh,
I don't blame you, Shelby.
Better.
I understand. Trust me.
Yep.
It's been a rough 48 hours.
We're just rays of sunshine today.
Always. Always rays of sunshine.
Yeah, and Shelby, ooh, she got you. Fend for yourself, John.
I had carrot sticks before the show.
I'm not eating until after.
I had carrot sticks. I imagine they're like cheese puffs, and I'm like, it tastes cheesy, but got it good.
Yeah, after a while, you get used to the natural taste of stuff again, though, and you don't need all the salt and the sugar.
Yep.
Cool.
I had some stuff on Sunday, and I was like, oh, this is too sweet. Oh, this is too rich. Oh, this is gross. Yeah.
I'm like that with a lot of sweet stuff now. It's like,
yeah.
It's almost like it almost gives you a headache. It's so sweet.
It was some Amish macaroni salad.
Oh.
And it was sweet. I did not like it whatsoever.
I don't like sweet in my macaroni salad. I don't like sweet in my potato salad. Nasty. Hi, Barb.
Hi, Barb.
Yeah, it's potato salad. I like a little bit of tartness in there and all that.
Yeah.
Macaroni and cheese, it's okay. It's not my favorite, but
I'm either. My husband loves it.
My hubby makes good mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese I like.
That's what I'm going to have after the show.
Be careful. There might be some dairy in there.
Yeah.
I made some.
Hi, Gina.
Hi, Gina.
Nah.
Okay, you little gnat. You're going to die.
I made sliders, so I'll eat some later.
So am I the only one that's having good weather? Because you had hail this morning, and then you got clouds. And when I spoke to Gina, she said there's getting some storms. And
we got a little rain earlier when we went to the doctor and came back.
It's 85 degrees right now. It was at 88.
The weather has just been unpredictable.
I got 2 fans going, one up on top, one down below, and just doing that. Ashley says it's nice where she's at.
It's 86, feels like 93 here.
They're saying 78 here, so yay. No, not yet, Gina. A little bit, but.
Sleeping. Our weather is moody. John,
yes.
You guys have the craziest weather I've ever seen. I said, it's not usually like this.
That's Mother Nature for you.
It's
That
usually
is,
hot and dry.
yeah, that's
Not
just
this
crazy.
year.
Yeah.
Yeah, 96 in Louisiana.
Whew. Too hot. Too hot.
Probably feels like 105.
Oh, now I'm curious. I got to look at the other weather and see what it says. Oh, this one says even 77. Ooh.
Well, last year we had a very wet year. Now this year it's dry. So
Well, we've had a very wet year.
77 feels like 80. Yeah, it's been super wet here. It's been insane.
no, it's going to go to the 90s on Thursday and then cool off.
94,
Yep.
94, 93.
The humidity.
Not
Right,
bad.
Sleeping Bee. That's how I feel. We're living in a rainforest.
Yep. It's funny.
Time during the day, you're going to get a shower.
Yeah, it's funny because today, as we were going to the doctor, I was thinking the word that kept popping in my head was sultry. It feels sultry. It's
would-
sweating hot.
If I was there, I would probably say it feels sticky.
Yeah.
Sticky.
I don't like when clothes are on me. It's just like, no, I got to
Mhm.
have some breathing room.
Well, don't come
Yeah,
in
that's the
summertime.
second thing.
I don't like to go out in the summer. I just stay indoors. Just say it for that one.
I don't like to go outside in the summertime either.
Well, it's good that we're all back together again. We all had some sales going on, and we've been busy, and well, I'm going to drop these links that we had some sales this past weekend. So if you didn't see it, you need to go ahead and
Check out the videos.
That's right. Thank you guys for keeping me company on Friday, even though I had Toad here.
Get him to work.
Hi, Brett.
Hi, Brett. Yeah,
And then
everyone's having a great day.
I got back just in time on Saturday to see brother and sister. I was
Well,
like,
we're going
hey.
to do another 5 and below to keep a little cool.
We were rocking and rolling
I
Saturday.
sure were.
Busy. Still working on getting stuff out.
Yep.
And all that, so
I have one invoiced and shipped that has paid.
you paid, it got shipped.
Yep.
Yeah, I sent some invoices this afternoon, so check your emails.
We were.
But the post office lady was very nice. She had a line, and she was just like, John, just
Yeah.
drop it there. We'll get it in for you. So be nice to your post office, or if some of you can go to UPS.
I packed 36 boxes.
Ooh.
It was a lot.
We were moving fast. Both of us were all three of us were just busy.
Yep. Hi, brother Matt.
Speaking of shipping, there's one of your shipping people in.
There's everyone's shipper.
Mm-hmm.
Uni shipper's in there somewhere too.
He's out in the living room.
Yeah. Well, he's been promoted.
Thank you, Brett.
His promotion now is visual. He visualizes to make sure that we're not too dark on the screen.
I know.
Yeah, it's
Everybody's husband's shipping.
Ship them boxes.
I'm like, thank God. He's saving my arms, and
it's just me.
It wasn't for Todd. Yep.
Keep him busy and stuff like that.
That's what's going to happen with me next too. Is I'm going to start building boxes, and if it don't go, then it goes.
Mm-hmm. Also, YouTube has been acting up, and what I've been told is that sometimes if you're subscribed to somebody, it actually unsubscribes you sometimes. So if you're not subscribed to Uni, or you are, just check and make sure.
Please.
Please.
do. Nice.
And if
All
you're
the
not,
packages have been delivered.
Yeah, now brother's gonna wash the coal.
Yeah, he has just been busy, busy, busy. He got off work at 2:30 and hasn't quit yet. So,
the hardest working man in Tulsa.
yep, he's
You
been taking care of me, that's for sure. So, making sure I have everything I need.
Well, we thank you, Barb.
thanks,
Thank
Barbara.
you, Barb.
Make sure you get those thumbs up. If you don't know how to do it, there you go. It's just like that.
And share us out. As
Yes.
Jessica says, sharing is caring.
Yeah, so where were my ribs at when you were making those ribs?
I got plenty in the refrigerator.
No.
We got. Did you finish the ribs? You don't hear me, I guess.
The sides made me sick, and so I haven't eaten anything else.
How did I do that? That's actually an actual photograph of me when I was younger. And it's in the hallway with a whole bunch of pictures of us as kids. So let me see. Let me go check. I'll be right back.
Yeah, in the last 2 days, I don't think I've had a full meal.
The last full meal I had was my ribs.
So this is a collection of photographs from my mom to my dad
Aw.
when I was younger.
Oh.
That was me when I was a baby. But the famous picture of all is that one right there.
Yep.
I knew I was going to be a salesperson. That's my brother, my older brother. That's my brother Jeff and myself. My brother when he was younger. 8th grade prom.
Oh my goodness.
Preschool graduation.
Aw.
Cute.
Have some cute little pictures. But I'll go hang that up. I would go straight back there, but I'm wearing some shorts and they're short shorts. So
You don't want to tell everybody what you did today?
He doesn't want to do it, Todd.
You don't want to tell everybody what you did today?
what did I do today?
He created a crime scene today.
Oh, one of my mom's bingo daubers fell. I have a shelf and one fell down, and I stepped on it, and I guess I weigh a little too much, and the dauber like exploded, and it shot out. And Angela's like, "What are you doing?" I go, I'm cleaning. I'll be right back." There's purple ink that's like dyed into the hardwood flooring now and splattered on the wall. And I go, Angela, I finally get 48 hours when they show the splatter, how like it's like, okay, I have a kitchen mixer and it has, thank God it had the cardboard in this, because when I use kitchen tools, I put them back in the original container usually. So it's just like splattered, and I'm like, and afterwards they go, thank God it's purple and it's not red. Can you imagine them coming back later and saying, "What's that red
Well,
paint?"
they're gonna accuse you of killing Barney.
Yep.
Somebody said, "Who is the black and white?" This one is my parents at my uncle's wedding, right there, and that was in the probably late 50s. And then that was my brother when he went to visit my grandparents in Tucson, Arizona, and all that. But that one's the cutest. Look at I had a little man bun. I was doing man buns before man buns were popular. But I'm going to go hang this up before I forget.
Okay. I like that too. I just want to breathe. I feel like I haven't breathed deep in days.
Well, and it lets everybody know, I've been doing it since 78 and I got proof. So, because the lady at the post office goes, "What cartoon is that from? It's cute." And I go, "That's me." She goes, And so I had to take a picture of it, and I was like, she goes, "Wow, did you know that you were going to be famous?" I go, "Oh, I've been in the
Not
paper, been on the cover of the Los Angeles Times years ago." But
I
there's,
gave myself a shot today and I had to hide it from John.
I don't need to see people giving themselves shots and all that stuff. It's like, keep your medical stuff to yourself. So,
didn't even want to see my hand when I cut
no,
it.
she called me
I
up.
said, you can't see it. It's below where you can see, but I put myself so that you
No
wouldn't see
worries.
nothing.
I minimized. I don't want to see it. I'm like,
It's like I'm not gonna show you my belly.
don't want something to pop
Doesn't like
out. It's
boring
like,
stuff.
Oh, I had the nurses freaked out when they did my hysterectomy. I told them that one of the little aliens was gonna pop out and eat, and so she was all like freaking out.
okay, Sleeping Bee, I'll share with you then. I'll share with you then.
Hey.
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 Okay.
All right. Well, let's tell everybody a little bit about ourselves. Uni, she's from Arkansas, and she ships from Arkansas. I
Yep.
should say she's from New Mexico and Kansas and everywhere, but she ships from Arkansas. And John, he's from Southern California, and that's where he ships from. And
But I can
me,
ship from Hawaii if you want me to go to Hawaii.
yep, I ship from Tulsa, Oklahoma. That's where I'm from, and that's where I ship from. We do bidding increments of $1 up
Oh,
to
hold on,
20.
hold on. Uni, come on. We need the hands.
Okay.
Okay.
$1 up to 20, $2 up to 50, and $5 up to 100.
After. And if
Yep.
you do the 101, we say congratulations.
Hi, Leslie.
Leslie.
Lastly,
The White River in Arkansas. Never fished it.
Trout, I believe.
Nice.
We haven't been up there yet.
Nice.
We've been to several of the lakes though, and fished the river. We're like 5 minutes from the Cadron,
Well,
Duval's Bluff. Yeah, I haven't been up there yet.
put it on the bucket list.
If you want to go to New Mexico and talk about lakes, I've fished just about everywhere there.
is there a lake there in New Mexico? I thought it was all desert.
Nah, there's several lakes, man-made, but
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I was like, isn't that desert?
no, there's quite a few lakes out there. Yeah, there's just the lake that you're going. It's got a beach.
Mm-hmm.
There's really no trees, and unless you go up into the forest, you go up into Jemez and whatnot, and then it's different. Arkansas is like being in the forest all the time.
Yes.
I love it.
Yes.
Flown over it, but haven't done it.
It's beautiful.
I wonder where Duval's Bluff is at.
Duval's Bluff,
Is that in the Ozarks?
it's up from us,
Okay.
north.
North Arkansas.
I'll have to look that up one day.
I'm trying to think. I know it, and I just can't. I'm brain tooting.
Well, if you guys are ready for a sale, put one in the chat and lets us know.
Yep.
They're like, shut it.
We can get started.
It's your merch. Let's get going. So let's see those ones.
Different stuff tonight, guys.
Well, Leslie wants a sell. She's got her one in there. Sleeping Bee's got a one in there. Ashley's ready.
I guess we're gonna get started.
Yep.
So who would like to go first?
With ladies first.
I don't care.
We're just gonna start with sis. So here we go.
Oh my goodness. Bear with me. Mentally, I'm not all here. That's an excuse. But I have more of an excuse not feeling great. I have a crystal cross, my friends. And it's going to be a starting bid of 12 whole buckaroonies. It's gorgeous. I've had these before. This one doesn't have the sticker, so I can't remember who made it. It is lead crystal. It's got the weight. It's beautiful. Totally intact. No chips, cracks, or flea bites. Every time I come across these, I buy them. Yeah, I've had a migraine today, too.
Yep, most of the day.
Yeah.
YouTube takes it away.
Let's see. 8 3/4 inches tall. I see Gina at 12. And it's about 4 1/4 inches wide. Yeah, that's what I thought, Barb. I knew somebody had, and I've sold a couple others that had a little different design in here. This one, again, it's flat. You know, you don't feel the design on the back,
Yeah.
but on the front, it is indented. It is impressed. And I just like the way that it does. It's doing that graduated.
Yep, it's an Art Deco base.
Yeah. And you could feel it on the inside on this, those graduated pieces, but not on the outside. It's all smooth. And it does have one little bubble in there. I don't know if you can even see it. It's teeny tiny, but it's maker. But yeah, every time, like I say, I find these all the time and grab them if they have no chips or cracks or anything in them because I just love them. Yeah, you can put, and I almost ordered little the light duty dads, the tea light thingies.
Yep.
Like you guys have, but I didn't want
Very
50.
operated tea light candles.
Yeah, I didn't want 50 of them. So
Dollar Tree.
And I haven't been there in a while. If there's no other interest, I'll go ahead and count that down. 10,
Okay.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and sold. Yeah, you know what? Fairy lights or on a light base. Awesome sauce. And that sold to Gina, and thank you, Gina.
Congratulations.
Oh, come on, voice. I haven't talked that much today.
Congratulations, Gina.
Thank you, Gina. This next one is a gorgeous piece, and I bought it because of how gorgeous it was. Didn't know what it was. This is Shannon crystal, guys. It's gorgeous. So it comes from Ireland. It is also lead crystal. It's going to be a starting bid of 10, and it is a candle holder. It's stunning. It's stunning.
Oh, wow.
I love the heart here. Let me see if I can show that a little bit better. There you go.
That's gorgeous.
It is just gorgeous. Now, of course, I thought it was a little bit older than what it was, but I mean, it will hold a taper candle. It will hold a smaller pillar candle. And then even if you wanted to, you could turn it upside down and use this side as well. But it's just gorgeous. I wish I had found a second one of this. There are no chips, cracks, or flea bites, and you can see that sawtooth, and that's where I thought, oh boy, I'm going to find me some chips. Not an issue. So again, it is Shannon crystal. It is lead crystal. It's Irish crystal. And it's just in stellar condition. Let me see how tall it is. I loved it. If I find another one of these, I will be ecstatic. Because it's just a beautiful piece. It's 9 inches tall. The opening would fit probably like a 2.5 inch pillar candle. You know, the thinner pillars. But it'll also, like I said, it'll hold the taper. On the base, let's see. The base is 4 inches wide. It's just a beautiful piece, guys. Very shiny. It catches the light beautifully. Again, hearts in the middle. You know, this would make an excellent thing if you're going to propose to your girlfriend and you could do something else with it. You could put like the ring underneath here or something.
Gina's in at 10.
Thank you. Yeah. Why is it when your throat's bothering you and you start to burp or hiccup? So why? You don't feel good. You don't want to hiccup or burp because it feels like you're going to get sick. I don't know how well it'll show. There's a little pattern there. It's almost like a sun ray. Hard to show. If there's no other interest, though, I'll go ahead and call this one down as well. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and sold. Yep, you're right, Barbara. All the air. Lord knows I need a lot of air.
Congratulations, Gina. It's beautiful.
Thank you, Gina. And look at that big old thing they left me bumpies, bruisey from sucking out my blood today.
Those vampires.
It didn't hurt. I got to say that. At least it didn't hurt. Hi, Alien.
Hi, Alien.
Which I was very glad of, that it didn't really hurt. But boy, that looks ugly, man. Okay, this, for my third item, this is vintage vase. I'm just going to put vintage vase in there. It's going to be a starting bid of 10 as well. I thought this was beautiful. It was made in Italy. I thought this might be Viking when I first saw it, because this is very similar to what Viking did in the 70s. They did this type of a vase, a frosted type vase. In fact, I have other pieces that are like this Viking wise, but it is not Viking. This was made in Italy. It is a satin glass bud vase. This was made in the 1970s as well. And it is was imported by Norleans. The geographic description of GI life. Let's see. It does still have its gold around the top, but it does show wear appropriate for its age. Beautiful bottom here. You can see that twisted optic style there on the pedestal. Frosted bottom, hand blown. And then the satin color glass, and then your typical 70s, the brown, the yellow, I can't remember, is that like a periwinkle, you think?
Mm-hmm.
So it's just a beautiful vase. Great condition. There's probably a little dust at the bottom, but that's free. Let's find out how tall it is. I grabbed it up because I saw it. I thought Viking, and then I said, well, it's in great condition. It's 10 inches tall and just a wee bit under 2 inches wide at the opening here.
Oh, wow.
But it's beautiful.
Anybody?
If there's no interest, we can pass. And that was my 3. Thank you, guys.
All right.
Hi, Randy.
Hi, Cousin Randy.
Randy. We head on over to John.
Okie dokie. Well, I have this paperweight. This is a vintage paperweight. It's from Yugoslavia. It's from Zai's car. The stickers there, Yugoslavia was from the early 1900s until 1992. Beautiful frosted in the back.
That is pretty.
And the only thing I could see, I don't know if that's a little flea bite or not. That was the only flaw that I could find. But it's a beautiful thing. It has my fingerprints. I do apologize. It has the original sticker. It's 24% lead crystal, and there is a good weight to it. But it is very beautiful.
It's pretty.
It reminds me of the Viking paperweights.
But I was just fascinated when I saw it. I just said, I got to have it.
Beautiful bear.
It would look great on a light base as well.
Mm-hmm.
And it's nice here. So if you do throw it and it lands on their head, I leave a bear mark on it. It's nice. It does not glow for all you alien lovers out there. But it is just really nice. I just really enjoyed it. Let me give you a quick little measurement really fast. It measures about 3.5 inches tall. So it's 3.5 inches tall. So it'll be 3.5 inches from side to side. But it's just a beautiful paperweight. So if you collect paperweights, you like bears, or your favorite song is Bare Necessities.
Yeah, I
So
love that song.
sing along to yourself because we
Any
love you, but we don't need to get no strikes on there. But see no interest, we'll go ahead and pass. And what else was it? Oh, let me go back over to clip and paste, clip and paste. If you like Mickey Mouse, I have some Mickey Mouse tins that actually hold Q-tips. This was number 2, and this is series number 1. So it's a buy it now of $3 each. I have 2 of these available and only 1 of these available. So if you're a Mickey lover, these are great. They are sealed, unused. So after you use the Q-tips, you can put that in your purse. I don't know if it'll fit your ID or not, but it's just great to have. Just want to let you know, I did my invoicing. I have a few people left to do tomorrow, and then I won't be invoicing again until next week. So if you got an invoice this week, you're not going to get one until the following week. So just to let you know. Nothing wrong being with the tin. You can ask the Tin Man. He never had a problem.
Ah,
But these are just nice. They're nice. They're sealed. It's not just cute.
They are.
Then you got your
Lois,
Mickey out there. Mickey of Emotions. Other tin. Well, here's the other one. So it just lets you know that I had 2 of these and 1 of those.
Lois, does that mean you want the one with the heart on it?
So how about this? We'll do this is number 2 with the heart, and then this is number 1 with the emotional emotional Mickeys. Happy, sad, all kinds.
she retracted.
No problem. Barbara, you about to do a great Tony the Tiger?
She says number 1, please.
Okay. I have 1 each. So there's 1 available of each one, just to let you know.
Came back for 1.
No problem.
Hi, Maria.
Maria.
Don't know about some red ones, but there's a Mickey plush. I know about that. See no interest on that? We'll go ahead and pass. And then let me do something else. Okay. We'll do, I have Albert E. Price figurines. Yeah, look them up. And did I put it in the private? Okay, it came up. These are little figurines made by Albert E. Price.
Cute.
Yep. Mama knitting. That's the bottom. At first, when I saw the bottoms, I was just like, and then when I did Google image search, this is what popped up, and I didn't know they were really collectible. I was just surprised they weren't marked with his name on there.
Right?
It's a nice glaze on there. They're glossy. There's no chips, no cracks. And if you decide to get them both, I can do the pair for $16.
$9 choice or both for $16. That's a good deal.
Yep.
Well, speaking of a good deal, was when our 5 and below sale. That was a good deal.
That was a good deal.
We were moving, but we will bring that back again because we had a lot of people ask to bring it back. But see no interest. I'll go ahead and pass on these. And if you catch it in the replay, please let us know. Thank you.
Oh, no, those are sold.
They're
Gina.
going to you, Gina. Gina, your
Gina.
box went out, so you're going to get it next week. Thank you, Gina.
There we go. All right. Well, my first item is going to be a choice, and it's a choice of salt and pepper shakers. It's going to be a starting bid of $12. Your first choice are these great vegetable-inspired German salt and pepper shakers. They are Gerald porcelain from Bavaria, Germany. And I love these because look, they have a lid. They have a lid. I like those. There's no chips or cracks,
Those are neat.
and they are really neat. I have never seen anything like them. So there's your salt. It has the peas, turnips, mushrooms, and a pepper. And then you have your pepper, which is Pfeffer. You have turnips, mushrooms, pepper, and peas. They are both in excellent condition. That's your first choice.
Wow.
Your second choice is Louisiana. And you have your little alligators. And you have salt. Oh, you pour it from the bottom. It opens at the bottom and you shake it.
Huh.
And then I pushed it too hard and popped it out. And then on the pepper, it opens the pepper and you shake it. How about that?
That's cool.
I thought they came off. They do not. They come from the bottom. I wonder how. Oh, I bet you just move that, fill it, and
Yep.
then put it back. How
Yeah,
about
You can fix these.
that? So
Technology.
you have your choice for $12. You got Louisiana Gators. They're clear, so you can see how full they are.
That's cool.
And they are brown on the back. And then you have your Bavaria porcelain salt and pepper with the vegetables and flip top lids. Do we have any interest in either of these?
I like flip top lids.
They're cool. I
Just
love
don't
them.
flip your lid.
Don't
Yeah.
really. And you can hear they are porcelain. So, anybody? It does say Louisiana on both sides. And both of these have your mark. All right, seeing no interest, we're going to pass on the salt and pepper shakers.
Hi,
Hi,
Claudette.
Hi, Claudette. And then my next item is going to be a start of 22. I have
Ooh.
size 6.25. It's a purple stone. I'm not sure what stone it is. Oh, you got gator ones. It is 925. It is size 6 3/4. Put it here. Yeah, 6 1/4, not 3/4. I don't know where my mind was at, but it's a gorgeous purple stone. It is marked 925, and it is beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
It is very pretty.
That looks like Alexandrite.
It's
Not
a nice
sure.
ring.
I do have some morganite and some aquamarine coming up. So, but this is gorgeous, and I wish it fit me. But
Mm-hmm.
it does.
I wish it fit me too.
And it is marked. You're not going to be able to see it, but it's marked right where my hand is with 925. Oh, there it is.
I can see it in there. Yeah.
Yeah, 925. And it is beautiful.
It'd be great to give as a gift to somebody if that's not your ring size.
Yeah.
Yep.
And just remember, Christmas is a coming. It is, it is. Do we have any interest? If not, we'll pass on that. And see, my next item is a choice. I have loose photos. They are $1 each. There are 8 of them, or you can have all 8 for $5. I don't know what that is. It's Jim Junior Banquist. Banquist. So, I guess I could show you him. So there's him.
You know Jim Banquist.
Okay, I forgot. This one is not marked. It looks like probably in some kind of restaurant or theater. We have some kind of band.
Oh, that looks luau-y.
Looks kind of like the Philippines, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that one. This one is very old.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that looks 20s.
I don't know
Did
what.
you obtain this in an auction locally or I
Yes.
wonder okay, so it's probably from somebody in Oklahoma and all that. That's neat.
We have this one is Grazia Franzen. I don't know who that is. Somebody's grandmother, I'm sure. So there's that one. We have Love Always Karen, 1960. So there's Karen.
Oh my God, those classic cat-eye glasses.
We have another one. Elsie Smith is in the dark coat. So now we know Elsie Smith is the one in the dark coat. So how about that? So I have 2 of that one. And this one is Elsie Smith in the center. So there's those. So they're $1 each, or you can have all 8 of them for $5. And I know people junk journal with them. They do all kinds of stuff with them. I wish they had dates on them, but they don't.
I'm not sure what the 3 is for, Sleeping Bee.
Do you want 3 of them?
She wants the Elsie Smith pictures.
Okay, so I had them all separated. Just there's Elsie Smith, and that one's Elsie Smith. Gotcha. Thank you. And do we have any interest in the other 5? Anybody? We have Karen, and we have Jim Junior Banquist. We have the band. Thank you, Sleeping Bee. We have Grazia. She just looks like an Italian grandmother to me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have some kind of stage. So All right, but seeing no other interest, we're going to pass on the rest of those. That was my 3. Thank you, and we'll head back on over to Uni.
Sorry, trying to kill a gnat again. Oh, well, I see schmooze I forgot to remove off this piece, but it is what it is. I will remove the smooge. Let's see. What are we going to do with this? Oh, yeah, because it's got fingerprints and stuff. Boy, I need to clean that up, don't I? This is an etched vase. Let me double check this right quick. Where are you? Where are you? I'm missing my little glowy things. Okay, very, very faint green glow. All right. Etched vase. Let's do this. It's a starting bid of $12. It's gorgeous, guys. Where's my little thing there? It has a beautiful etched flower pattern on it. You might say it looks like a sunflower or some other type of a flower, but it is beautiful. You can see it goes down into it, comes up with the leaves.
I love the flowers.
Yeah, that's what got me on it when I saw it was the flowers. It has some sticker schmooze up here. I've got some fingerprint schmooze down here because I didn't wipe it down just yet. But it's beautiful. And like I said, it does have a very, very faint manganese glow on it. Very faint. So I don't know if that would be indicative of age or not. It just could be for the clarifier in the glass. Let's see. It is about 9 3/4 inches tall. And it is 4 inches wide at the opening and 3.5 at the base. I just thought it was beautiful. It's in fantastic condition. There's no real water etching in it. So if they used it, they kept it cleaned out. And there's any little cloudiness that's in there, it's just dusty. I need to, see, I'm getting the dust out on my fingers. But it's just beautiful. That flower etch is beautiful. It's not wheel cut. That is cut. You can tell that, and then they also etched it. So these are cuts in the glass. Then they probably did the whole dip that they did back in the day. So, 40s, maybe 50s. Because that's when that became popular, is where they would, slightly cut it and then they would dip it in the acid etch to bring out the etching, the frosted parts.
Gorgeous.
It's beautiful, though. But if there's no interest, we can pass on that. Let me annotate that one. Over here. I'm going to show my little salt and pepper shakers. These were the cutest darn things I've ever seen. I'm just going to put S&P shakers. I do believe these are from the 50s. And they're going to be a starting bid of $10. They do have their little sticker down there that says Made in Japan. And then there's the number on them. And they're just stinking cute. It's a little mouse on the pepper. And they have their original stoppers still in them too. This one's marked as well on the bottom. It does say S there for the salt. And this one does say P for the pepper. They're in great condition. I don't really see any paint loss, although, well, I will say his eyes are better. The pepper's eyes are better than the salt's eyes. So there would be a little paint loss here, and probably because it was just touched more. Because, we all use the salt. Well, most of us use salt more than they do pepper. I just thought they were super cute. Hi, Doreen. That's not staining, is it?
No. Doreen, welcome in.
But they're just adorable little mouse. Mises to pieces. But if there's no interest, we will pass on to Mises to pieces.
Okay.
Go over there. And for my third item this round, it's been a little bit since I've shown this. This is a blown glass bird paperweight. Yeah, it's going to be a starting bid of $10. I thought it was really, really cute. I don't know who made it. It was well done, though. It has a good base on it. And then you can just see the little yellow and white on the inside of it.
Pretty.
All intact. There's no roughness on the beak. The tail's intact. She's just super cute. It reminds me of the Bluebirds of Happiness with that base. There's no signature or anything on it. So I don't know what glass studio may have made it. But if you like the color yellow, this is a very bright little bird.
He's a bright birdie.
It's a bright birdie. It is 3.5 inches tall, and at its longest, it is 3.5 inches long. Or actually, and it's got a little blue in it too. Look, there's the blue. I just happened to turn it around and saw it. So it's got blue, white, and yellow.
So it's not a golden finch.
No, not a golden finch. Yeah, when I turned, I was like, oh, wait a minute, there's some blue in there. I didn't notice that. All I saw before was the yellow, but you could see his little pulled out wings. And it does have the tool marks on it from being hand blown and hand pulled. But if there's no interest, we can pass on that one. And that was my 3. Thank you, guys.
Oh, wow. All right. We will head on over to John.
Okie dokie. I have a bracelet. It does need a repair. There's the clasp right here. And I can't get it to hook on here. So if you do a little bit of jewelry or you're good with pliers and needle nose pliers, which I don't have right now, just put it together. But you get the beautiful Christmas. Look at all those charms. You got Christmas light bulb, Christmas bells.
Hold it up a little, brother.
Oh,
there we go.
Tree. You have all these charms. Don't know how many they are, but it's a lot. You got a poinsettia. You have golden bells, Christmas lights, and all that.
Hi, Jessica.
So you have that.
Randy's in it for
Cousin Randy. She's the jewelry person. Randy, your box went out today. But this is just beautiful. So it has all that. But guess what? 10, 9, 8, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold to Randy. Thank you, Randy. I work quick around here. Next one is going to be a mug. I've been going through some of my mugs. So a mug of positivity.
Aww.
It has a slant.
Awesome mug.
Yeah, but I got other mugs now. I just got one last week, but I have my jadeite mug that I really love, and then I have another mug. But I just love a mug of positivity. The only thing is it has a little slant, but it is really nice. It's that beautiful green that everybody likes. Just need to let it go. So you know what? If you like it, I even go down to $3 for it because I'm about to get mugged with all these mugs I have in my cupboard.
Everybody needs positivity.
So if whoever puts a 3 in will get this beautiful mug. I love tea. If you like green tea, I'll even put a green tea bag in there for you. It's not busted jewelry. I sell you good jewelry, cousin Randy. Don't be spreading rumors over there in those Ozarks of Missouri. I got the good stuff. Oh, we got. You need bubble wrap? We got bubble wrap.
Oh.
Got bubble
I got
wrap.
told at the doctor's office today I needed to be rolled in bubble wrap.
But this ain't Walmart. No rollbacks here. But we'll see no interest. I guess I'm gonna have a cup of tea later on tonight. Uh, you ready, Randy? How about this one for you, Randy? You get ready, everybody. This is gonna be a buy it now. It's gonna be $5. I'm blowing jewelry out tonight.
Oh, wow.
It's beautiful.
Lobster claw, extender. I'm blowing this stuff out tonight. This is top shelf, Randy. Top shelf jewelry tonight.
That's fantastic.
Let me go ahead and take that off. I'm not going to wear it. Sorry for people who want me to wear the jewelry. But this is beautiful. $5. There's the backing. You got that there. All the pieces are there. I'm just looking to move jewelry. I got a whole bunch of jewelry that came in last week. And I got more jewelry over here. So we're
That's all to Randy.
Okay, cousin Randy. Congratulations.
Lois, I see a 3. What were you looking at for 3, honey? Oh,
The mug?
The mug, yeah.
mug.
Okay. And Lois, if you want a green tea, I can put one in there. Not used. It's brand new. Let me know. Thank you, Lois. Thank you, cousin. You better stay around, cousin. I got more good jewelry coming out. Don't forget the thumbs up.
And
That's not an old. That is not an old necklace, sister. Don't you start rumors around here.
It's sold, not old.
Don't be starting rumors around here. I don't want to hear Randy say, I got an old necklace from cousin John in California. We don't do that around here.
All right, I have another round of salt and pepper shakers, and this is going to be a choice of $16. And I have Santa Claus, and he says, Merry Christmas. Are those not just adorable? They are adorable. They both have stoppers. They are
Oh, thank you.
they are Brinco salt and pepper shakers. Your second choice, these are fine bone china. These are Royal Ainsley and made in England. And there are these gorgeous porcelain flowers.
Aw.
As you can see here, this one's got the 3 holes. This one has the 1 hole. They do have their stoppers, and it says Royal Ainsley, fine bone china, made in England on the bottom of them. They are about 1.5 inches tall and beautiful, beautiful, beautiful fine bone china. So you have this set for $16, or you have Santa Claus for $16. Do we have any interest on either one?
If you love vintage Christmas, those are great. Those are,
Yep.
They are.
they're just beautiful. They look great on a little shelf next to Shelf on the Elf.
Elf on the Shelf.
On the shelf.
Well, my elf was drinking.
The porcelain, the china ones, they have no chips, no cracks, no flea bites. The Santa, they are plastic, but they are fantastic plastic. But they are cute as can be. They say Merry Christmas.
Yep.
Anybody? And they both go for more than that online. So,
Yep.
any interest? If you love flowers, these are gorgeous. So, all right, we're going to pass on both of those. And if you change your mind, just throw it out in the chat. I have a starting bid of 16 for a gorgeous 8-inch owl. I'm sorry, y'all. That's my clock. He is beautiful. Oh, he's very well done. He is porcelain. Look at all the detail in his feathers.
That's beautiful.
He really is beautiful. Very, very well done. I don't know who made him, but he is beautiful. And he's going to be a start of $16. There's no marking on the bottom.
Jessica, make sure you check your mail. They might get some bubble wrap at your door.
Right?
We're going to tell all the resellers to send our used bubble wrap to you.
Ha!
Right? Send Jessica all the used bubble wrap. He is, like I said, 8 inches tall. And he is 5.5 inches wide at the base. So, but he is beautiful.
Yep.
If you like owls or know someone who does, Christmas is a coming. Everybody has birthdays. If you need a gift. Oh,
He'd look great in a fairy garden.
That is nice.
He would. But he's gorgeous. But if there's no interest, we'll go ahead and pass on him. I told y'all tonight I'm bringing different stuff. And next I have a choice of rings. They're going to be a starting bid of $28. I have a size 4 3/4, very small. It is a morganite and rhinestones. I assume they're rhinestones. If they're not, you're going to be very lucky. So it's a beautiful morganite. It is 925. It is marked right where my finger is at. It's not going to come in.
I'm betting it's morganite and cubic.
So, but there it is. That's your first choice. And your second choice is a 5 3/4, so one size bigger. And it is an aquamarine with the rhinestones. And it too is marked 925. It is beautiful. And I really wish I had small fingers.
There'd be great granddaughter rings.
And it is marked. Let's see if I can find it. Of course, it's in the back. Well, good.
A little hint of it, yeah.
But it too is marked 925. That's what I was seeing online, Randy. The blue one or the pink one, it goes for a lot more. So there's your two choices. You have blue or pink. So aquamarine or morganite. They're both very, very beautiful. Oh, nice. There's the sides. They both have rhinestones down the side. Or cubic zirconias. I don't know what they are. Do we have any interest? All right. We'll see no interest in the rings. We'll pass on those. Oh, nice. I don't know. I don't know nothing. And that was my 3. So we will head back on over. I think that was 3. Yeah, I had the owl. Yeah, we'll head back on over to Stephanie.
I'm like, I don't know. I lost count. All right.
Thanks, Brett.
Thank
Have a
you,
good
Brett. Have a good night.
Thank
Have
you,
a good
Brett.
Jessica.
Have a good night, Jessica.
Keep an eye out for the mail.
Okie dokie, guys. This is a gorgeous little set of crowning touch birds. They're the frosted glass. The birds themselves are like a frosted pink, and then the tree trunk is the frosted white color. It does have the remnants of the crowning touch tag on the bottom. It's very hard to read, but it does say made in Taiwan ROC.
Republic of China.
Yep. But it's very pretty. Does need a little bit of cleaning. It's got some dust on it here and whatnot. I can wipe that down, or you can do it. Now, it does look like there's a chip here in the bottom, but it's not chipped out. So I don't know if that was originally a maker or what it was. But it's, when you run your fingers across it, there's no sharpness to it or anything like that. So it may have just gotten some type of a nudge or something to it. It's very pretty, though. If you like to collect birds, and the pink it's just a hint. You can see just that hint of pink in it. Very cute. At its tallest, it's 7.5 inches tall. At its widest, it's 5 inches wide. The base alone is just a wee bit over 3.5. So it's in great condition. You can tell again it is hand blown. The birds were attached.
That'd be beautiful on a colored light base.
It would, because the frosted colors are going to pick up, and then being that the birds are a little pink instead of just the frosted white, they're going to turn different colors.
It'd be gorgeous.
I just liked it, and I've had it for a while, and then tried to sell it here, didn't sell a while back, and so then I put it in the booth, and then I just recently brought that back. Did I see Gina in it? 12. Yeah, I loved this one. It was a little bit different. I had gotten it at the same time that I had gotten the clear birds that I had sold that were made in Venezuela. If there's no other interest, I will call that down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and sold. Thank you, Gina.
Congratulations. That is sold to you.
Alrighty, you will go down there. I have an interesting piece. I don't know who it was made by. I still have a little piece of tape on the back. Hold on, let me see. Oh my goodness, these things are so hard to get off. I will take it off later. Because otherwise I won't be here forever trying to peel tape off. This is a vintage art glass frog paperweight. And it's going to be a starting bid of 15. I don't know who made it, but it reminded me right away I have seen pieces, Blanco pieces like this. But I'm not saying it's Blanco, guys. Don't even. I don't know. I believe the frog was impressed into this. There's that little piece of tape I'm saying I need to peel it off. It is a very light green. It's not a dark green. But it's just really cute. I wish there was some type of a signature or something. You could almost use this as a coaster, I guess. But it is a paperweight. Excuse me, it does have a little weight to it. Sorry, I got the burpees again. It is 4 inches. So it's a 4-inch round. He's very expressive.
For sure.
You can see all his little toes. I shouldn't put him out here too much because the frogs outside might be like giving me the dirty eye. Hey, you're selling one of us. But if there's no interest, we can pass on to Froggy.
Okay.
Pass on to Froggy. All right. Alrighty, pay attention, guys. This one's super pretty. I found this, I think it was last week. It is a Dugan. It's gorgeous. It's going to be a starting bid of $25. It is from 1904. You'll see the base looks a little bit off. That's just old. That's not a chip or anything like that. That's just some little schmoozy that's on it, or maker. It juts out just a little bit there.
Looks like it's a little bit of ash in the glass.
Yeah, it's old. There is some dust down there at the bottom. That's why you're seeing a little off color in there too. It's gorgeous though. This pattern is called lattice and points, or it's also known as the lined lattice. It is a smaller vase. It's gorgeous. The iridescence on it is gorgeous. It does glow slightly. And I don't know if it'll show it. Nope, it's just going to show purple on there. But it is a very, very faint green glow that it has at the bottom. This is one of those old ones. I mean, they put it in that mold and then they pulled it out and swung it and then grabbed it by up here. And so it's got a little bit more length on one side than on the other. It's got wear appropriate for its age. It's a beautiful piece. And on the smaller side, if you don't like collecting the larger size of swung vases, at its tallest, it's 7.5 inches tall. And then the opening on the top is 3 inches. And the base is 3 inches. So it's just a pretty piece. I grabbed it up as soon as I saw it because I knew it was older. I figured it was probably Dugan.
I love the color.
It's
Yeah,
due
so I
from 1910 to 1912.
1910 to 12? Okay. Good. Actually, let me write that down, brother, because I have 1904 on here, but
They came out of the carnival.
12. Do. Yeah, some of these little black marks I am finding on here, they're coming off as I'm going at them. So it's just some crud. Don't drop it. I almost dropped it. But if there's no interest, we can pass on that one. And that was my 3. Thank you, guys.
All right. We'll head on over to Brother.
Okie dokie. Let me do this. Let me explain this first before you ladies or gentlemen fight over it. There's 2 necklaces. There's this blue one, but I think it's just going to be craft jewelry. This is starting to crack here and here for some reason. Came in a jewelry lot. Has a little clips here. And then
Pretty color.
have one in pink. And it looks like this one's a little cracked. So you can get one if you want for $2, or you can get them both of them for $3. So if you're crafty, and I'm looking to blow jewelry out.
Beautiful colors.
Beautiful
They
pink.
are.
And then you got a blue. So put that 3 in there, Randy, and you'll be wild with this purchase. It's nice. One is
Excuse
silver tone. This one is gold tone. But I'm going to do some wowing, trust me. There you go. Let's see, no interest. We'll pass on those. Okey-dokey. Let's do some earrings then. Materials are made of 925 plastique. It's the plastique. Can't
It's
go wrong with them.
plastic.
Plastique. Okay, going to show some jewelries. This is going to be buy it now earrings. This is number 1. These are shepherd hooks. There's the backing. Here's the front. They're plastic, Randy. Plastic. Plastique. I try to make it sound a nice little Richie fancy. So this is number 1. So if you're going to get that, you're going to put 5-1. This is going to be number 2. Got your little moonstone or opalescence. And you put the number 52. So this is 5-2.
Those are pretty.
Yep. And these are with shepherd hooks again. Here's the back. You're welcome, cousin.
Bling bling.
Bling bling. Some beautiful shepherd hook earrings. This is number 5-3. These are pierced back ones.
Oh, wow.
So if you have a nice velvet dress, blue velvet or something like that, beautiful. Very sparkling. And these are with pierced back. And the 5th one I have.
Loison is in for number 3.
Okay. And this is number 5.
Randy, Lois just beat you out.
Randy, Lois is getting these.
Wait a minute. Does Lois want the 2 necklaces for $3? Yeah, for the necklace bargain. Yeah, Lois wants the 2 necklaces.
Okay. Okay. So I'll put the necklaces over there, and then
Randy wants the 3rd pair of earrings.
Which were these ones here, correct, Randy? Sorry.
No, that was number 2.
Okay, so these were number. So put blue or put clear, Randy. I'm sorry. Blue or clear? And I hope everybody's having a great day. Okay, and when she does that, and then this is the 5th one, this is the last one.
No, give me the 30. She said yes.
Not the blue, that one, yeah.
Yeah.
This one here is going to Randy. Okay, so the ones I have available still are this one here, this one here.
Oh, those are pretty.
And these ones here.
So you have rhinestone, moonstone, pink stone, and blue stone.
And you got Randy Moon Valley Crafts.
Yeah.
Any interest on the 4 that are left?
Well, see, you got Cousin Randy all excited, so she was typoing.
Yeah. Okie dokie. Let's do it. Let's do it. You ready?
Okay.
You guys ready?
Yep.
To buy it now.
Ooh, that's pretty.
It's a buy
Mm-hmm.
it now, $5.
Oh, and
And
it
I'm
has
gonna
matching earrings.
and I'm gonna throw some earrings in. I was gonna do this as a starting bid, but this is gonna be $5 for this whole set. It's paparazzi, but it's the good stuff. You're expensive. You're expensive to rent. So no.
Right?
There you go. Look.
That is pretty.
So you got that. You got some beautiful earrings in the back. For $5, you can't go wrong.
Bling, bling.
Bling bling. Yeah. Where's it missing a stone?
I was just getting ready to tell you that.
Where?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The next to the last one, it should have 4 on it. Or the
Oh,
next to the middle one should have 4 on it.
Yeah,
how about
yeah.
that? $3 for the whole set. You get the earrings and you get this. $3. Buy it now.
There you go. Anybody?
You can take this apart. You can use something else with this. I know there's some crafty people. You can actually probably take these all off on the bottom. Yeah, we got it taken care of, Randy. I'm sorry. I'm that cousin that doesn't count very well.
Anybody? Buy it now, $3.
If not, you're going to find this in a craft lot. Okie dokie. I'm going to pass. Thank you very much.
All
I
right.
don't do the repairs. That's you, cousin. But don't forget, if you haven't given that thumbs up, please do. And thank you for letting me know. I appreciate that.
All right. Well, my first item this round is going to be an old photo, and it's going to be $2. Buy it now of $2. And this looks like it was marked Carmelite Press. Oh, I can't read what's underneath it because I'm blind. And this is Mr. Smith Sunscrest. Oh, Sincerest Good Wishes, Al, 1946. And here is Al in his uniform. And he is going to be a buy it now of $2. Let me get him better.
Sleeping Bee. I think that goes with Mrs. Smith.
There you go.
Ellie Smith. I'm guessing they're part of the same family.
And that's so it says Al Smith.
It says, no, it says Ms. Smith. Oh, maybe Al sent this to Ellie. It says Ms. Smith. Sincerest good wishes, Al, 1946. Who was this? There you go. And I'm guessing this is Al. And there. There's nothing on the back of the photo. But he is going to be a buy it now of $2. I'm trying to get him back in the frame. There we go. So, hi, Miss Jennifer Hayes.
Hi, Jennifer.
Al doesn't want to stay in his frame. I don't know why, but he doesn't. So there he is. $2. Anybody? Yes, he did take a dive.
Sleeping Bee says, go ahead and throw out in.
I will do it. Thank you, Sleeping Bee. Next, I have some ephemera. It's going to be a buy it now of $15. And it is a book or a thing from her Jubilee. Which was it? 50-year Jubilee from the Queen Elizabeth II 50-year Jubilee. And it's just a little book telling all about the Queen and different pictures.
2002.
So there's all of this, tells you all about her life. And so you'll get that. And you will get this newspaper. It is the Evening News in London, Wednesday, February 6th, 1952. And the king dies in his sleep at Sandringham.
Yep.
So, this
little tidbit: the Queen was actually with Prince, and they were in Africa, and they had to fly back.
Yep. Elizabeth heard the news in Kenya hunting lodge. Duke of Gloucester goes to the Queen. The new Queen breaks down. BBC services shut down theaters and courts close as the news stuns the nation. And now little Prince Charles becomes the Duke of Cornwall.
Can you pin that?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
We have plane stands by to fly Duke of Windsor home. All America talks about the news. Dogs hunt youths in Devil's Punch Bowl. And it's been in paper all this time. Here's Elizabeth and Prince Philip. It says the sailor consort, the Duke of Edinburgh, is a man's man and pillar of strength supporting the new queen. So, and it's got all kinds of family pictures in here. I'm afraid to move it too much because it is old and it's been in this paper all this time. So, but lots of beautiful photographs. It's just a nice piece of history. Whether you're British or not, wear scarlet.
Yeah.
But you get both pieces. Buy it now of $15. It is super cool. It says King dies peacefully, new queen breaks down, King George VI, quiet and courageous, English gentleman, Queen Elizabeth II, an outrageous historical royal souvenir packed with life stories of King and the new queen. Somebody wrote their own little stuff on the back. So, but you'll get both for a buy it now of $15. And like I said, it's been in this plastic the whole time. So, do we have any interest?
Beautiful.
Interest at all? So, all right. I guess we'll pass on that one. And let's see. I have a beautiful size 7 blue and rhinestone ring. Let me put it on this finger so you can see it. It is absolutely gorgeous. There we go. And what I
Wow.
did notice about this is that the blue ones, see if I can get it to show. Come on. They turn red. These little stones turn red under black light. I
So
don't
did
know.
the big stone. I saw the big stone change color too.
No, the big stone doesn't change color.
Okay, it looks more purple.
Yeah, no, you can see there how the blue stone is still blue, but the
Yeah.
little ones are red, pink, purple,
Wow.
whatever you want to call them. So I don't know what that means, but it
I
is a
don't.
size 7. It's marked 14 karat on the inside. Let's see if I can find it. It is right here on this side. It's engraved.
Okay, they say flame fusion sapphires may glow red under black light.
There you go. So that's where it's marked 14 karat. But I thought it was beautiful, and I don't wear a size 7. I tried. It's too tight. That's as far as I can get it. Or it would be in my jewelry box. So, there, let me pin it. But it's a starting bid of $14 for this beautiful ring.
Sorry, sister, I got all involved in looking stuff up. So
No, you're fine. But it's absolutely gorgeous.
That is nice.
it is.
And it is marked 14 karat on one side and size 7 on the other. Any interest? Starting bid of 14. That's not a bad price at all.
Not at all.
It is gorgeous. I just wish my hands were that small.
Lois is in at 14.
All right, let's go ahead and start this countdown. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that is sold to Lois. Thank you so much. That is coming to you. It is beautiful. All right, that's my third, so we'll head back on over to Stephanie.
Okie dokie.
Thank you, Lois.
I have a glass flower. It is hand blown. It's going to be a buy it now of 15. It's gorgeous. I don't know who made it. But if you see the colors, look at the iridescence in that, and it has the spatter. It's just beautiful. It's well done. There are no chips, cracks, or flea bites. You can see where, it was pinched off there. It does look like Murano, but I don't know. There is a little dust on the inside. This is described as a lily when I looked it up.
Mm-hmm.
But I love the color because it is, looking at it right here where I'm looking at it, is kind of like that amber or peachy pink. And then you can see all of the beautiful iridescence in it. And then it does have the spatter, the white spatter in it.
Beautiful.
There's no chips, cracks, or flea bites. Like I said, on this, everything's intact. And that's sold Gina. Thank you, Gina. Oh, there goes my voice again. Alrighty.
Congratulations.
I found these and I decided to bring them. These are my glowies for the night. And yes, they are well worth the price I am putting them up for.
I'll be right back.
These are Hazel Atlas. It is a cream and sugar set. And starting bid on these is going to be $50. They are the larger pieces. There are no chips, cracks, or flea bites to these at all. The pattern is called Colonial Block. They're beautiful. Very simple pattern, but come on, you're not going to work for me, are you? Hold on. I got to go up here and get my other one. Come on out of the purse there, my friend. Sorry. I'm sorry you're getting my boop. You're seeing my boopy. There you go. That's the creamer. It's gorgeous. I'm trying not to blind you. And this is the sugar. It's stellar. It fluoresces beautifully. It is marked on the bottom with the Hazel Atlas mark on both pieces. And it's just gorgeous. I was so excited when I found these. I was jumping up and down. Just to find a full set. Usually you'll find one or you'll find the other. But I actually found a full set in pristine condition. Like I said, no chips or cracks or flea bites. It's like all they did was display these. I don't think they ever used them. And I always liked the Hazel Atlas, the design for their handles. Just very retro. But if there is no interest, we can pass on those guys. If you see them later on, yeah, you have a set. Nice. They're gorgeous. If you see them later on, guys, and you would like them, just hit me up. Let me know. And for my third item this round, I have an amber daisy and button shoe. I'm not sure who made it. I'm going to go ahead and do this as a buy it now for $15. It's gorgeous. It's not your typical, the cat heads that I bring or whatnot. It is just an amber shoe. No marking on it. Don't know if it's Fenton. Don't know if it's Mosser. Don't know who it is. But it's gorgeous. It's all intact. There are no chips, cracks, or flea bites. And you can see all of the daisy and button pattern. And then the front where it shows like, you know, where they would be laced up. I thought that was an interesting detail.
It is.
Because you usually don't see that. A lot of times you see like the alligator, more of the alligator shoe pattern on it. But it's in stellar condition. Even has some texture down here on the bottom. Yep. There is a little roughness back here, but it's not chippy. I think it's from the demolding. It's little extra pieces.
Aha.
It is a 6 1/4 inch shoe. That's the length on it. But if there's no interest, we can pass on that one. And that was my 3. Thank you, guys.
Oh, what did I hit? I hit something.
You're doing what? Don't hit the button.
Did it again, hitting the buttons.
I know.
Sorry, I was texting, so I didn't want nobody to see me texting. So don't do it. Okay. Somebody got the Christmas the Christmas bracelet. This is the necklace. There's the poinsettia that match. It says sparkle. This is a buy it now, $4. Lobster claw. There you go. You got the necklace.
Pretty.
So if you bought the brooch, or why am I saying brooch? If you bought the bracelet that needed repair, hint, hint, then this is the necklace that you want to get to go with it. Not targeting nobody, cousin. There you go. Sold. Sorry about that. Okay. Let me get back over to my... you know what we're doing? We're going to do this. Let's bring out some big guns for Randy. and Gina and Lois and everybody else. This is starting bid $4 for bracelets. This is choice. This let me show you one by one. So you got some bedazzle here. This is hinge clasp. So
Very
you have
pretty.
that one. This is going to be for choice. Starting bid is at $4.
Wow.
That would go really well with those earrings that Randy bought.
I'm not sure. Maybe they would. Yeah.
Tell me it's billed and sent in time for Christmas. Oh, those are pretty.
I can go
So
beautifully.
this is a bracelet.
It would go beautifully with it.
And you have this dyed halolite with the clasp. Of course. Of course. I can do you another invoice if you want tomorrow. But I'm no hurry. So
Now that bracelet matches that necklace with the earrings, doesn't it?
I'm not sure. I threw the necklace back. I was like embarrassed, showing a flaw. I'm surprised you guys didn't say, we show you all the time, brother, and you got flaws. I have two of these available. But it is for small wrist people. I can't find my bracelet measure, and it makes me so mad because I had it. And as long as I don't put scissors or tools in their boxes, I'm okay. So this is a starting bid of $4.
Times 2. Randy wants 2.
We're at 4, so I'm looking for 5 to let you get choice. I've been watching Picky Nicky and all these people, so I'm like, okay, let's try this out. But if we see no interest, then we'll count it down to Randy and we'll let her choose. QVC has nothing on me. This is just beautiful. You ready, Randy? I'm going to count it down. 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold to cousin Randy. Which ones would you like? One or all? $4 each for you.
Get to pick your whichever ones you like. Got the multicolored, you got the large rhinestone, you got the dyed halolite, you got the clamp bracelets with the multicolors, and then you have that beautiful rhinestone with kind of like the fans around it.
Second and fourth.
So 2 rhinestones.
Okay. And then I have these other ones available for $4 each. Sister, I'm going to do a necklace at 5 if you want to get ready.
Okay.
Copy and paste. That's already in private chat. The 2 clear ones. Yep. These ones, the ones in my hand, right, Randy? We'll make sure.
Yeah.
Just need to put a yes. Just put a yes to let me know to make sure. We got some lagging tonight. Thank you very much. Okay. And then my next one is going to be a buy it now. You got it in? Thank you very much. You touch one button on the computer, and then all these other things pop up. Microsoft. Yeah. So you have this beautiful pendant. This is a buy it now of $5. It is a very long one. And yes, I will get my tape measure out and I will measure for you.
That screams
They
disco.
say, John, what kind of tape measure do you use? I go, anyone that I put a thumbs up on. Trust me, I put stickers throughout the house. I'm sticker happy. I was like, ooh, Timu made me happy. This is 14 inches, times it by 2, that's 28. So this is a 28-inch necklace, gold tone.
Pretty.
This is really nice. And this is a buy it now of $5. Cannot go wrong. It has your lobster claw. It's so good that Gloria Gaynor would fight this over with Donna Summer.
Right.
And then Elton John ended up wearing this because they both fought too hard for it. Mm-hmm. Sister went antique shopping and she got stuck with one of her 70s disco Donna Ross songs. Oh, no, it's Donna Summer.
Donna Summer stuck in my head.
What song
Yep.
was it? It wasn't on the radio and it wasn't MacArthur Park. Oh, Last Dance. What's
Yeah.
the last dance? So this is the last chance to get this for $5. Can't go wrong. Great for a little party. Wear this to church bingo. Show that bling bling at the Elks Club, Lions Club. You name it, we got it.
Anyone?
And thank you for all those who paid their invoices. Your boxes have already gone out.
Yep.
Appreciate it. And that was my 3. Thank you very much.
All right. Let me see what I got. Okay, Sleeping Bee. I have a photo in a frame, and it's $5. And the back of the frame says, Joseph B. Smith, father of Elsie L. Smith. And here's Joseph. He's very distinguished.
And you know what? He looked like the picture of the firefighter.
No.
No?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
No, he didn't look anything like Al. Yeah, he didn't look like him. His face is too long. And you can see it's falling apart where they wrote it. I could tape it back together. But it's $5 in this great frame. You don't have to keep the picture in the frame. It does not have a date on it. But this is Joseph B. Smith. And
Oh, B or C?
B.
Okay, because I got a Joseph C. Smith that died in Muskogee.
No, he's the father of Elsie L. Smith. So, anybody?
Pass on Mr. Smith.
All right. Do we have any other interest? All right, we're going to pass on him. Looks like I just got the whole dang family. I have a this is a buy it now, not a starting bid. A buy it now of $3, and it's for this book of iron-on patterns. All-purpose, 100 designs used for fabric painting, wood painting, quilting, appliques, embroidery, stenciling, needle punch, felt projects, teddy bears. And they're all in here. You have all different kinds of patterns. You can iron them on, and then you can paint them or color them.
Yep, I used to do that back in the 90s. I would iron them on, and then I would do the puff paint on them.
It says, I love my dog. I love my dog. I love my cat. What's this say? Merry Christmas. You got hamburgers, hot dogs. I don't know what you'd iron those on, but there's Easter, teddy bears. There's some of the things you can do with them. It's $3. The original price was a $2.99 value, and inflation ain't here. Because it's the same price, $3. It doesn't have a date on it anywhere. Copyright 1990. So this is 35 years old. How about that? Anybody? Buy it now of $3. Do I have any crafters? Don't look at me.
Ah,
All right. Seeing no interest, we're going to pass on that. And that was only number 2. My next is a choice. It's going to be a starting bid of $8. Your first choice is on a black leather cord. This is beautiful pendant. It is 16 inches in length with a 2-inch extender. It's got all these pretty rhinestones. It is gorgeous. Or your second choice is on a beige cord. And it's this one. This one is also 16 inches long, but this one has a 3-inch extender. They are both lobster claw clasp, and they are both beautiful. So you have black and rhinestone or just all rhinestone. Closer. Anybody?
those are pretty.
They
That's
are pretty. And very simple. That's
They
what
would make great sister necklaces.
There you go.
Could give them to a sisters, little sisters.
Are you in for 8, Uni?
Yeah, I could wear that because of the cord.
Anybody? Here's your backs. Both lobster claw. They're absolutely beautiful and they just sparkle, both of them. All right, seeing no interest on the necklaces, we'll pass on those. And that was my 3. So we'll
Okie
on over to Uni for our final round.
dokie. Hi, everybody. Final round. Final warning. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Okie dokie. This is an etched glass bud. Oh, typing bug. Bud vase. It's going to be a starting bid of $12, and it has a very faint green glow. Very faint. But this is your typical bud vase. You can see the little design there. It's some type of a flower. Boy, that's reflecting back. It's showing. I'm like, holy heck. Well, we know it's reflective. Here you go. There's 4 little dots of whatever flower they are trying to represent. And the leaves to it. It's just a really pretty, and it is that thinner glass. Does have the fluted top. There's a bottom. It's got my fingerprints on it. I need to wipe it down. It was just beautiful. It's got some little schmoozies. Let's see, are you coming off schmoozies? No, it's a little knock on it where it's a little bit of a, I want to say a bump, like they nudged it. So it's a little etched into the glass. That's the only issue it has. And there is some dust in there. You can see it. It's not sick. It just needs to be washed out. Let's see. It is 10 and an eighth inches tall. And of course, being a bud vase, the opening across the top is only about 1 3/4 inches. The base is 3 inches. It's just a lovely little vase.
It is a nice vase.
Better than the stuff you'll get. I know they sell similar stuff like this at like Dollar Tree or whatever, but this is the real thing. It's not a Dollar Tree. But if there's no interest, we can pass on that. Pass a wheat. This piece is interesting. I don't know who made it. It is hand blown. I'm going to call it a bowl, but I guess it could be whatever you want it to be. It is a gorgeous little color. It's, good Lord, it's reflecting back. It is a very light purple, like a lavender. It's not showing very well on here. It's showing more of a, there we go. Right there it shows. It is spatter glass. It's not marked. There's no signature or anything, so I don't know who made it. But it's gorgeous. There are no chips, cracks, or flea bites. Boy, it's really reflecting back. Well, see, that'll show you it's quite reflective. Let's see. It is in height 4 inches, in width 5 inches. It does have a beautiful clear base on it. This is pretty, and it does have some weight to it. You could use this. You could put a candle in it. You could put some water in it and float flowers on top of it. You could use it as a candy dish. You could use it as a catch-all. You can use it as whatever you want. Very simple color. Like I said, the spatter is white and lavender. But if there is no interest, we can pass on that one. Put that back over here. And my last item I've shown before. This is gorgeous, guys. It is old. I don't have a time frame written down on it. But it is pear point. It is amberina. And the starting bid is going to be $30. It's a gorgeous piece. When I first saw this, I thought it might be a Viking. You can see it's hand blown. There's the pontil on the bottom. But when I researched it, I found out it is pear point. And I don't have all my research that I did on it written down here. So I'm not going to quote you age or anything like that. Come on. It's not wanting to show the glow. But you can see it down there on the bottom, on the inside.
You can see it there in the bottom.
And I don't know. It's not probably going to pick it up as much outside. And I know that right here around the rim it does glow, but it's very faint up there around the rim. Yeah, because it looks like the pattern glows just a wee bit too, so. But it is a beautiful hat. Very steampunky looking. Does have a beautiful little crosshatch pattern on it, or not crosshatch, X pattern. And kind of a floral pattern. I don't know if you'll be able to see it right there. You can see that it glows down there at the bottom because it's picking up the yellow, but it's a beautiful hat. Let's see how tall it is. It is about 4¼ inches tall. Oh, and I've got or point instead of pear point. Well, that teaches me not to type. It's 5 inches long. So it's a gorgeous piece, guys. But if there is no interest, we can pass on that one. And that was my third and final item for the evening. And I thank you guys for looking tonight.
All right, we'll head on over to Brother John.
Okie dokie. Well, you say, John, you got rings. Yes, I do. I got fancy. I got butterflies. I got a little bling bling. The only problem is I just don't have dishwashing hands. So, paper plates takes care of everything. So you have these beautiful rings. These are buy it now, $3.50. You have a beautiful bedazzle, nice little star. You have a butterfly, another butterfly here and here. And you kind of have your copper tone dyed halolite. Beautiful bedazzle ring here. This one is more of a gold tone dyed halolite. And then your other dyed halolite and silver. So these are $3.50. Buy it now. These are all adjustable. So after you have that big meal, your rings will still fit. Trust me. That's why they made elastic waistbands.
Ah.
And Randy, if you want me to invoice you tomorrow, just put invoice. If not, I'll invoice you next week. Ringo Starr, you got it. Hi, Ginger.
Hi, Ginger.
Ginger.
These are beautiful rings. No interest. I'll go ahead and take those off.
Okay.
Another necklace at $5. I don't know how you ladies can do all this jewelry stuff. Yikes. Okay, let me go over to private chat unless you got it in there. Invoice, okay. I will do that tomorrow. Here's another buy it now necklace. This is with some chip stones. These are not acrylic, but they're a heavy plastic bead.
Are they plastic or are they glass?
They're plastic, I felt like. Plastic. But it's just a beautiful. And the clasp, it's not your typical clasp, it's just your hook and eye kind of thing. But it's nice.
It's very pretty.
There's your clasp.
Randy has a lot of knowledge up in that head of hers.
Yep.
Yes, she does.
She comes on my side of the family.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
But everyone's like family here, so we love it. We love that.
Absolutely.
Look at that. So if you're a reseller working at home, you can wear this in the office. Going out, just a nice piece of jewelry. And there's
So much interest in that.
It just keeps you busy, but there is some good weight to it, just to let you know.
Yep.
And that's going to Gina. That was a buy it now. Thank you, Gina. Okay, my next one. It's a little bit of this and a little bit of that. So,
That was not $45.
Yeah.
no.
John wishes.
Yeah. But Gina, if you want to tip 40, that's no problem. But no. We're like Vegas. The cards sell for itself. Okay.
Uh,
It's a little, you got some little shepherd hooks, little ringy ding things there, earrings. Or you just have some plastic headbands. My sister-in-law gave them to me and said, sell them. I don't know if they're new, used, or what. But you know what? When that heat comes, ladies, I know you just want to push your hair back. Usually what I do in the summertime is I shave it, and sisters are like, no, 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 you're going to look nice. Go get that haircut.
Yeah.
So I walked in there. I said, my sisters told me, look, make me look good.
there
So
you go.
got a choice of headbands or some jewelry, some little. It's a busy necklace, but it's a nice necklace actually. It's with some chip stones, so you're really gonna like it. $2, Randy. You can't go wrong with that. I'm assuming you want the headbands, Randy, to push that
Yeah.
hair back, or you decide. We're back here again tomorrow, huh, sisters? Right?
Yep.
Some craziness tomorrow. We got Angie's oddities next week. Randy, just put what you want to put in, so I know which one I can put my hand down. Or if you want them both, you can have them both. Think the cats would look good with some headbands. But we thank everybody for coming, seeing the purdies, the jewelry. Never did get to the postcards, so I'll have to do that another time. Silly earrings, okay. Do I have anybody in for the headbands? And you know what? If somebody wants them for $1, just put a one in for $1 for the 3 headbands.
Oh, she says, but give me the headbands too.
All
Okay,
right.
the headbands, Randy. You can bling them up, bedazzle. That's a good idea. Never thought about that. Thank you, Randy. Those were my items. I thank you, everybody. Don't forget to give the thumbs up. Thank you, Angela, for all you do for us. And thank you, sister, for acknowledging us with those glowies.
Yeah.
Those were my items.
All right. My first item is
Yeah.
uh, a choice of large photos, $6. The first one is this dapper gentleman here, standing in a garden. It is large. It is, the photo itself is 8.5 by 5, but the whole mat is 13 by 9.5. So 9.5 by 13 is this one. And the second one is by Sherman Studios of Newark, New Jersey. Hi! And it is this lovely mother and child. And it too is large. Close up. And this photo is 9.5 by 7. And the mat is 13 3/4 by.
Night, Randy.
Good night, Randy.
Good night, cousin.
By 9 3/4. So it is quite large. And it says, what's it say down here? Oh, Sherman Studios, Newark, New Jersey. So these are your choices. You have the mother and child or grandpa. $6. Buy it now for choice. And they're just great old photos. Do with them what you may. Make your own little family if you want to. We have any interest.
Hi, Angie.
Heather.
Hi, Heather.
Hi, Heather. Welcome in. So just great photos. Buy it now. $6 for choice. You've got mother and daughter or grandpa. Anybody? All right, we'll pass on those. Told y'all I brought different stuff tonight. And then next I have, where's Selena when you need her?
Yeah.
I have a choice of clamp bracelets. I don't know what the heck that is. There we go. I have, we have an Avon lucite bracelet.
Ooh.
There it is. It is your lucite. I'm going to guess it glows a little bit. So
Good color.
it is a size 7. So there's that one. Or you have a beautiful gold tone rhinestone, also in a size 7. And this one, it does have a clasp to clasp it. It too is a size 7. Let me get it on as well. So, and there are your choices. The lucite or the bakelite. I think it's bakelite, not lucite. I don't know why it says lucite. Bakelite. So you got gold tone rhinestone, and it's only rhinestones on one side in a size 7. Or you got the bakelite in the great tortoise shell. And it's, let's change that to a buy it now of $8. Instead of starting bid, do we have any interest in the bracelets? Anybody? Both in a size 7. They're both very nice.
Is the Bakelite one kind of like an orange and cream?
Yep. It's orangey, brownie, reddy color.
Yeah.
Oh, I love brownies. That's just nice.
So there's your Bakelite. And then you have there's your 2 choices.
Beautiful color.
Do we have any interest? All right. Seeing no interest, we're going to pass on those. And my final item, I paid more than this for it. Me and my mother got a lot of fun out of it. It is an old scrapbook. It is large and it is heavy. Me and my mother went through it. And it's lots of newspaper articles. And it's, I don't want to ruin it. It's all about a couple in Texas. That's all I can say. It's all I can say. It's very interesting. They had all these parties and they built this fancy ranch. Look at all the newspaper articles. I mean, they're just falling out everywhere. So, but it tells all about these people in Weber Falls. I think it's Weber Falls, Texas. Mr. and Mrs. Don Hudgens is who it's about.
Can you spell the last name?
Hudgens, Hudgins. And I mean, they welcomed presidents at their parties. They had governors at their parties, senators. I mean, these people were well to do until they weren't. And that's all I'm going to say. But it goes through several years of their life. Tickets to, I think there's tickets to a presidential inauguration in here. There's all kinds of stuff in here. What's this say? Mistrial declared in the Metters case. Yeah. They weren't what people thought they were. That's all I can say. So, lots of stuff in here. But, and like I said, I paid $20 for it. But now everything's fallen out of it. So I knocked it down to $18. It's got that old book smell. You know what smell I'm talking about?
Yep.
Love it. I'm just going to put all these in here. But it's about Mr. and Mrs. Ernest Metters, Medders. In which, I said Weber Falls. It's Wichita Falls, Texas. So, and there they are at one of their parties. So, and this was November 24th, 1965.
Wow.
Is when that picture was taken. The Metters barn party tops them all. It's a sparkling formal dance. So, there's all kinds of articles. If you want to learn about these people. Mrs. Metters sought on hot check charges. So,
alrighty.
Like I said, they were well-to-do until they weren't. But it was really cool to learn the history and to look them up on the internet and see what they were talking about.
Yeah.
Cool. If you guys like that kind of stuff, I do. Like I said, me and my mom had a couple hours of enjoyment out of this. It was really neat to learn about these people. So, but like I said, the scrapbook has seen better days. So, but $18 if we have any interest. There's how thick it is.
Wow.
And it's just packed full. Absolutely packed full. I mean, if somebody wanted to take the time, they could get out their little glue stick and they could put it all back together.
Right.
But interesting read. But if there is no interest, we can pass on that. See, there's a lot of things I like that you would never imagine. So, but that was my final item of the sale. So let me go ahead and bring us all back up. I like all kinds of stuff. All kinds.
Yep.
So, am I the only one that'll sit around and read old postcards? I don't know. Probably not.
No.
But anyway.
Don't forget to come and get the lard, too.
That's right. So, but I hope you guys enjoyed our items this evening. Leave us a comment. Tell us what you liked, what you didn't like. If you're watching on the replay, our email addresses are running across the bottom. Feel free to reach out to us if there's anything that caught your fancy. You'd like to see if it's still available.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, we will be back here tomorrow evening at 6 p.m. for a midweek madness sale. And again, I don't know what I'm bringing. As you
I
can
don't
see,
yet
you're
either.
right.
And
I
just a little
all
bit of that. It's a variety.
Whatever we grab and stick on our tables and shelves and
because you see, I'm finding a lot of stuff when I started cleaning my office here.
And Lois, I left you a message in the chat if you didn't see it. I don't know if you want me to invoice tomorrow, or Thursday, or wait till next week. Please let me know.
All right. But we appreciate you guys being here every single time. Put a little something extra in y'all's boxes. So I hope you enjoyed that. Reach out to us if there's anything you'd like us to look for you.
yep.
And other than that, we hope you have a great rest of your evening. And we'll see you tomorrow for Midweek Madness.
Yes.
Struggle is real. So,
Yep.
bye, guys. Have a good night.